Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we are going to look at the top tank that is played at the moment. Now, it's been 3 months. It's been 3 months since Christmas, pretty much. And this tank is still number one. Of course, we're not looking at the agent. We are looking at the AMXmas. Now, honestly, it is now March. I know we've got the update tomorrow, so when the new stats come out, I'm pretty certain this will change and it won't be number one anymore. But currently, for the last update, so, you know, it is still the most played tank. And it's not even the most played tank or the most popular tank by a little bit. It is massive. So this is currently 480,000 players that have been playing this tank over the last update. Now, put that into comparison. Number two is actually 183,000. Yes, that's like 300,000 more. That is about 300,000 more players playing this tank than any other tank. So why is everybody still playing the AMXmas? I mean, it's an okay tank. It can be a fun tank, but it's nothing special. It really isn't nothing special. I know it's popular because it was a free tank. I get that. Everyone got given one for Christmas. But, you know, normally you would see that and you'd think, you know, it might be popular for a few weeks, but not for a few months. And I can almost guarantee next week when I do this video again, it will be completely a different tank. So, you know, why are people playing the tank and should they be playing it? Now, as I've said, it can be a fun tank. There's nothing special about the tank, but it can be fun. Of course, it is like a bat chat, pretty much tier 6 bat chat. It's got 3 shells, and again, it's quite quick. And you can have fun, especially if you are top tier, you can have a little bit of fun. So, of course, you've got no armor whatsoever on the tank, so you have to bear that in mind. Your DPM is just 1,393, so nothing too special on your DPM, and your magazine reload is over 13 seconds, pretty much, over 16 seconds, almost 17 seconds, in fact, 16.66. You've got a 2-second intra-clip reload as well, in between each shell. And as I've said, you've got 3 shells in your magazine. Your penetration is 156 on your AP, 212 on your APCR, and just 41 on your HE. So, you know, if you are coming up against tier 7s, there's not too many tier 7s that are really heavily armored, but, you know, there are going to be some tier 7s you will struggle to penetrate. So you've got to use the mobility, get around and shoot them from the side, shoot them from the rear, just to try and guarantee your pen. You've got 160 alpha gun, 135 on your APCR, and 175 on your HE. Your aim time is 3.5, so nothing too special there. And your dispersion, again, nothing special at 0.344. So yeah, stat wise, you know, it's not great. You have 7 degrees of gun depression, which is okay, and you have a top speed of 65 kilometers per hour. So yeah, it's a quick tank. Of course, it is a light tank. It is kind of like a bat chat, so it's going to be a quick tank. We're going to get into a game, nothing too special, but it was a fun battle. It was a fun battle, and it does kind of show the strengths, and of course it does show the weaknesses of this tank. We are top tier, so we are up against a couple of tier 5s, but again, there are certain tanks out there that you do have to be wary of, and you have to just watch your back because you could get ripped apart. Now, we're going to see that because I'm going to get almost destroyed by a certain high alpha tank, which I totally didn't even realize he was there. So, you know, I was going to go to the right side. We got plenty of mediums, plenty of light tanks, but the team pretty much decided to go middle and to the left. So that may have actually helped the team out because the whole enemy light tanks, mediums, do pretty much go the right side. So us going this side may have actually helped us out. So I can't get the blasteroid there, so I'm actually trying to get a shot here on the BDR. Now I do get spotted, and I'm only looking at the blasteroid at the minute which I get shot, and then I almost get deleted from the SU-100Y. Didn't even think that he would be there. I wasn't even paying attention that he would be there, and you know, I'm now a one shot to a few of these tanks. So for the rest of the game, for 6 minutes, 6 whole minutes, we are losing, and I have to be very, very careful what I do. Yes, I can get shot from a couple of these tanks, but if the blasteroid does take a shot on me, then I will be a one shot to pretty much every single tank. Can't go back, can't go forward, and now I'm in a pretty much sticky situation. Now luckily he does miss that shot, so I do stay alive for a little bit longer, but we are now 2 tanks down. Now, of course, I do want to focus on this Type 64. He's a one shot, he's a quick tank, and I do manage to get that shot. And then I can focus my other 2 shells on this blasteroid. First shot doesn't do anything. Second shot, I didn't even hit the button. So I'm going to decide to drop down, and I don't even get the shot on the BDR anyway. So we have brought it back to a 4 versus 4. But again, I am now a one shot to any tank out there. So I'm looking around to see what I can do, what I can go for. So I decide to go for this Leopard. He is a one shot to me as long as I don't low roll, and I do manage to take him out. And the T-34-85, he's not looking at me. So again, I can try to take him out, and I mess up that shot. That could have been the difference between winning or losing that shot, because, you know, if I would have got killed then I think honestly, we would lose this game. So now we've got back to it, you know, we're now a 3 versus 2. We are losing on supremacy points, so we do have to be very careful. Now I'm going to the right side here. It is now a 2 versus 2. Me and this Panzer 4. It is a 2 versus 2, so the blasteroid is a one shot. So what I'm pretty much going to do is just sit behind this guy. He's got hit points. I do manage to clear the blasteroid for my 3rd kill, and then what I do here, I know the Panzer 4, he's here. So what I'm going to do is go around. I'm going to go around because, you know, both of us sitting here, we're both in front of his gun. So at least if I can go around, I can get behind him whilst the Panzer 4 can sort of sit in front. But by the time I get there, he does get shot, and he is now sort of making his way. He knows he has DPM against the SU, but at least he's getting around him. So now he's behind him, I'm in front of him, and he is in a sticky situation, and we do manage to get the kill. So we managed 1,500 damage, not too bad for a tier 6 to be fair, considering we lost almost all of our hit points early on. But you know, that battle there, yes, it wasn't the best, but it does show how fun it can be, and it does show the weaknesses of the tank as well. As I've said, we are making this video like a day before the update on purpose, because I can almost guarantee it will not be the most played tank when it comes the next update. So the AMXmas, are you still playing it? After all, it was a free tank. There are some free-to-play players out there that don't have any premium, so it is understandable that players still play it to a certain degree, but not almost 500,000 players. That is just insane. So let me know if you've got the AMXmas. Let me know if you still play this tank in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye-bye.